I went live a little early. Um, M tends to travel here. Mike tends to travel downtown Los Angeles. Today is the triathlon, so because it's a triathlon, a good chunk of downtown is blocked off, and that's what you're seeing. We're toward the end of it, actually, so it's almost over. So some of the people are still kind of running. The Los Angeles triathlon, and they're running actually toward it ends at Staples Center area, near Staples Center. The triathlon. What's going on, Debs? Hey, Gina. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Pensive. How are you? Happy birthday, Mike. Thank you. I did feel the quake. I tweeted about it. Thank you, Lucy. Hey, Debbie. Thanks, Debbie. Yeah, it's the birthday. It was the earthquake birthday. Earthquake. There was an earthquake in Los Angeles today. I really felt it. I was still in bed, actually. Thank you, Gina. Some music playing by a DJ for the runners. Thank you, Lucy. So I take a walk downtown. I'm going to walk toward Grand Park, but we're in the financial district right now. DJ right over here. This is Wilshire Boulevard, and there's still some stragglers, some people still running or walking. They're bringing up the rear, but this is the triathlon. The LA run from the Quake birthday bash. That's why this is Figueroa, and it's all shut down because of a triathlon. Hey Alexis, how are ya? I am not running, I'm walking. I'm walking downtown. I'm gonna go toward Grand Park. I wanna show you something over at Grand Park. There's a DJ right there. All right, let's keep walking. I'm going to go down. This is Wilshire. I'm going to walk down Wilshire. This. Good to hear. Good to hear. There's a homeless guy having a good time. Jamming. There's a DJ wrapping up. The old stomping grounds. And that's over Wilshire, heading over to Westlake and Koreatown and so on. Hey Marty, how are you? Thank you, Marty. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's take a walk away from the music. The music you're hearing is because of a triathlon they're having in downtown L.A. So a lot of the streets are closed because of a triathlon. It's toward the end now. It's almost ending. So a bunch of streets are closed. I'm going to be in New York in December, Marty. Woohoo! New York City, here I come. So we're going to take a walk. Let's see if I guess I can cross illegally here, since all the streets are closed down. Don't give me a ticket. We are in the middle of the financial district here. It's quiet because all the streets are shut. Most of them, anyway. This is Flower. Thank you, Gina. They're just now reopening some of the streets because it's almost, the triathlon is almost over. 811 Wilshire. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's LA, LOL. You said New York. I said New York because I meant New York. Put all your listening ears. I said I'm going to be in New York. I know where I'm at. I said I'm going to be in New York. Should we walk through the tunnel or should we skip the tunnel? We're going to have to do the tunnel, I think. Well, let's go this way. Oh, I see. That's the troll from DJ, I think is a troll from Reddit. I said I'm going to be in New York in December. Right now I'm in LA. Everybody got it? Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. Limericks. Oh, limericks. It's an Irish bar. Irish pub. It's Public School 213. It's also a sports bar. It's called Public School. It's in the Pegasus building here, which is an apartment building. Thank you. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. It's also the birthday of the United Nations. Speaking of New York, it's also the birthday of the United Nations. In case you don't know. What year? 1945? 1945. Nations came together and formed the United Nations. Headquartered in New York. You're 20 minutes away. That's fine. Let me take the mask off here. 20 minutes away. Here's a standard hotel. This is a standard hotel with a sign. It's signage upside down. Put this on. Crossing the street here. Public School 213, which is a restaurant bar. You been here? All right, cool. Are they open? Looks like it. They sure are open. Not a lot of people in there yet. Welcome everybody. So now that I'm away from the music, I'm walking downtown Los Angeles, and haven't had a chance to talk to you guys. So if some of you have questions, it's because it's Sunday. It's because I'm in the area that, as I mentioned before, was shut down to traffic. They're just now reopening the streets to traffic because there was a triathlon today in Los Angeles and downtown L.A. So a lot of the streets are closed. They're just reopening the streets now, and so that's what you're seeing. You're seeing traffic coming back. So that's kind of what's happening. Again, this is a standard hotel here, the one in LA, and I actually met Keanu Reeves right over there. He was going into the hotel. Keanu Reeves. Although it looks like they've got this area closed up now. It looks strange. East Dance, duly noted your displeasure with Los Angeles. I think we all got it now. That you dislike LA. We got it. We get it. All right. There's the library building, which is the U.S. Bank building right here. Second tallest building west of the Mississippi since the Wilshire Grand was built. So that's the library is right down here. So that's why they call it the library building. But it's officially now the U.S. Bank building. Highly recognizable building downtown. Okay. How's everybody doing? Thank you for the birthday wishes again. Let's see, what shall we do? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out which street should I go up. I was going to go up the tunnel, but I decided not to. Hey, Louise, que hora? Thank you, Louise. Thanks. See, some places still boarded up down here on 7th Street. These businesses down here. Yeah, we're gonna get, so here's what's happening in LA. So we got an earthquake this morning. It wasn't a big one, but it was enough. If you were standing still, I was still in bed. You could feel it. So when I was in bed, it was like, imagine someone shoves you. Imagine someone shoves you. That's how it felt. Like a big shove. Like the whole city was just kind of shoved. Yeah. Hey, Marty, how are you? No, it was just, as I said, it was only a 3.9. I think I'm gonna try to cut through. Pershing Square. Pershing Square. It was only a 3.9, but it was enough to be felt. And then today, probably in later today in Northern California in the Pacific Northwest. I'm gonna cross the street here. Later today, and then tomorrow in LA, we are gonna get what they're calling a bomb cyclone. Yeah, get the light. We're gonna get a really bad storm that's on its way, and the weather experts are saying on a scale of 1 to 5, this thing is a 5 that's going to cause mudslides, snow, wind damage, rain, flash floods, you name it. The Walt Disney Building is up that way. So we're gonna get Mother Nature's like throwing everything at us. Today we had a quake. By Monday, at least in LA, we'll have very bad weather with lots of rain. We're gonna be as we're not gonna get hit as bad as hey Marty, how are you? We're not gonna get hit as bad as Northern California. The bulk of the storm's gonna hit up there. Yeah, it's people are asking, is this sounds like really unusual for Los Angeles to be getting a cyclone or a bomb cyclone, a storm of that strength. So what's going on in Pershing Square? Let's go find out. Something is happening in Pershing Square. This Pershing Square right over here. Yeah, a lot of crazy weather happening. Thank you, Louise. Oh, got the light. I'll put my mask on here. Hey, what's happening over here? Oh, Dia de los Muertos. Yes, of course. Look at this. So this, as you can see, una calavera, I think, for Dia de los Muertos. Oh, oh, no problem. It's beautiful. They're gonna take a picture, guys. Hold on. World is balancing itself. Anyway, there's kids taking mom is taking pictures of the kids. So, but I do want to show you when they're done. I'll show you what I was just showing you, and then there's something going on in the park as well. But I'm actually heading over the Grand Park to show you Dia de los Muertos stuff. Anyway, downtown. So I'm gonna be in New York. Um, well, I'm gonna be traveling across country first, a cross country road trip, destination New York, and then after New York, I'm gonna be in Paris. I'm gonna be in Paris, scheduled to land in Paris December 4th. And then from Paris, I go on to other places. I go on to other places. And I'm waiting for the folks. She's got to take 25 pictures of the kids now. I wanted to show you what but she's taking pictures of the kids. I might have just to go in the park and see what is happening. I'll come back. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to this thing, guys. I'm gonna go in the park. Bonjour. Thank you, Vera. And then I have some fantastic things I think planned for Europe while I'm in Europe. While I'm in Europe. And okay, she's done. Okay, she's done. Yeah, we do need someone to travel. Yes, for sure. Okay, so let me show you this. Ooh, I wish let me take out my camera if I get a photo of it. While I'm at it, I should have taken the camera out before. Yeah, so if you guys want to come along on the journey, I know most of you who are here already are following me already. But if you want to check out my trip across country, then across Europe, um, sorry guys for the shaky camera. I'm taking my other phone out to get a photo of this thing. Hang on a second before someone else shows up. Okay, there we go. And again, my friends, I'm in Pershing Square. Let me get a close up more. Okay, so all this travel starts next weekend. All this travel starts next weekend, guys. We're going into Pershing Square, which is a square here downtown. A lot of activities, events, stuff happens here. And obviously, I think they're having it's either done or it's going to start a little bit later, but it's been happening. There's a porta potties here. But the Dia de los Muertos stuff was happening in here. I see a statue, that family again taking photos. I get a picture of that as well. Ooh, let's get a picture before anyone shows up. That looks beautiful. Check this out, guys. Beautiful. Yeah, it looks like Frida Kahlo. LA is earthquake country. LA is earthquake country, my friends. So look at more. There's more of them in the park, and obviously it's a Dia de los Muertos. Look at the artwork on that. Beautiful artwork. Painting. Frida Kahlo. Frida Kahlo. Kahlo. Let's get a wider shot of it. What's happening, Hockey Rules? I think this is over. It might have been just yesterday. Hi. You know what was happening? Is this over? Do you know?
No, it's actually gonna just start. I don't know what time it starts, but it's for it's the Dilos de los Muertos.
Oh, it's today then.
Yeah, it's the
Oh, awesome.
Latina.
Latinx Festival. Is there a charge to get in here?
No, I think everything's for free.
It's free?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Public.
All right, maybe I'll come back. But you don't know what time it starts,
I
though.
don't.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so this is not over. It's they're setting up. It's going to be later. It's a Dia de los Muertos thing. Que ahora, everybody. And if you don't know what Dia de los Muertos is about, it's about honoring honoring the dead, honoring the ancestors, the people who have passed on. Mexican in the Mexican tradition. Hey Margaret, how are you? In the Mexican tradition. Let me see if I can cut. So it's a Latinx festival later. Okay. All right, let's rock and roll. So there's a stage right here. And then later, there's a bunch of calaveras, we call them in Spanish. Painted all beautifully. There's two more over here I'll show you. But there's a stage, there's gonna be music and all sorts of entertainment, probably mariachi bands. I come back later to check it out. She didn't know what time it's gonna start, but I'm sure someone over here will know. Let's get a photo of this calavera, which is a skull. How you doing? Do you know what time this is gonna start today? 2 o'clock. But is there a charge? There's no charge, right? It's free? Awesome. Just double checking on the charge. Here's that one right there. Thank you, Mary. This is my birthday. And this is I'm celebrating. Actually, I got up this morning and I went to breakfast. There was a breakfast this morning in my building. It was really nice. Oh, smile! Look at that. Smile now. Oh, look at this. The car in the back. Lowriders. Thank you, Carl. Thank you. Lowriders. Beautiful artwork. Yours was yesterday? Yeah, Scorpio. Scorpio in the house. Let me show you the other one. And this again, just a nice view of Pershing Square. The calm before the storm. As the storm comes in. So I'll come back and I'll show you this, guys. Maybe later. Another calavera. Pull back. Get it from the side here. All right, I'm gonna bring you some more. My destination is actually the park, Grand Park, where we have the altars. There's Beethoven right over here, the statue of Beethoven. Ludwig van Beethoven. They're made of it's kind of like a plastic. I think these are made of plastic, and they just paint them, like a mold, and the artists paint them in different There's one over here, for example, that isn't painted. It's just gray. It's down there, a gray one. But the artists painted in their own interpretation whatever they're feeling. Oh, can I go out this way? I hope so. Yeah, I can. Maybe vinyl. Yeah, it's that kind of a material. It's not a breakable material. It won't. Well, if you put a hammer to it, it will. But I mean, it's not like glass or ceramic or anything like that. No, it's not heavy. I don't think it is. I don't think it's heavy. So let's see the quickest way. What am I on now? I'm on Fifth and Hill Street, as in Hill Street Blues. Let's go up Hill Street, guys. We're at Fifth and Hill. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, my phone is doing that thing again, guys, where the screen goes blank. It's doing it again. It had stopped and it's doing it again. So my screen is completely black. Can't see anything, but I'm still live, right? I think I'm still live. Let me know. Oh, shall we? Let's see what's the best way to do. I'm on Hill. We can cut through the market. You want to cut through the Sunday farmers market? Shall we do that? Um, let's cut through the farmers market. It's every Sunday. Every Sunday they have a farmers market. Might as well cut through the farmers market. Thank you for that, Louise. Um, Hello, everybody. It's Mike, M Tends to Travel. I'm just kind of walking through downtown Los Angeles. I've so far shown you the part of a triathlon that was running, the end of it anyway. Showing you Pershing Square where they're setting up for Dia de los Muertos Latinx event. Oh yeah, that mural. Yeah, yeah, it's nice. I don't know what's for. I barely just had breakfast, so I don't know what's for lunch yet, guys. Regular gas. I saw the news yesterday. I saw the news yesterday. Regular gas was going for an insane $4 and something. $4 plus. Although I've seen in some parts of the country, I saw $7. I was like, what? $7? Muir is on the side of this building. Gas is expensive right now. We're gonna cut through the farmers market. Farmers market has been happening for years and years. Every Sunday, these are locally grown, locally produced stuff in the farmers market. That's one of the requirements. They have to be California grown or produced. No pets if you come down. No pets allowed inside the farmers market. You have to wear a mask indoors. Outside, you don't have to. That's your choice. But inside, if you go in, they're still inside. If you go into businesses, they will say no mask, no service, mask required. So, and even some places they're requiring actually vaccine. You have to, which some people don't like, produce. This is a new condominium right here. Um, Perla, I think it's called Perla. Very expensive. Oh, there's a pianist playing Benny and the Jets. Let's listen. Hey, Gan, how are you? Beautiful old buildings. Gan, you sent me a link, but I don't know what it is. I can't open it right now. Let's go into farmers market, guys. So you see what I mean? Like in here, highly recommended. Please wear your mask. For the people who are asking, at least people are still outside, but because it's so many people, they're recommending that you wear a mask. And as you can see, some people are not. That's their choice, personal choice outside. Ooh, strawberries look good. Yeah, all fresh California grown products and honey. And I love the colors, they're beautiful. Mixed berries, $12. Any pack or five.
Hi there.
Good. How are you doing?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good. Mixed berries, $12. Any 3 pack or $5 each basket.
Yeah, each basket is 5 or 3 pack.
So one of these will be $5.
Yeah, just one of these.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can mix it however you want. Like
Really? Um, these are California grown, or they're?
they're from St. Louis Obispo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let me see. You have blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries.
Raspberries.
Um. Oh, I don't have cash. You take credit cards?
Yes, we do.
Okay. I'm gonna. How late are they open here? You know?
How late? I'd say around 3 or
3.
2:30.
Okay. Because rather than carrying it with.
Yeah, 3 weeks close.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I should rather than carrying it. Would you be able to wrap it where they won't get bruised in my backpack?
Yeah. We put a lid on them.
Okay. Okay, so I will get so definitely the one with raspberry, blueberries, and what are these?
Those are gooseberries.
Gooseberries.
Yeah. They're sweet. I don't know if you like try one.
They're really sweet, yeah. I don't think I've ever had them.
Not too sweet. It's like it tastes. It's a flavor you never tried.
Is it okay? I can try it.
Yeah, go ahead. We have free samples.
Oh, I've never had these.
Yeah, most people haven't. Some people like it, some people don't.
They're good.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll have the gooseberries.
Okay, so blueberry, raspberry, and a gooseberry.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I gotta get my wallet out. Sorry, guys. I'm buying some I'm buying some fresh fruits here. Oops. I should keep my wallet in my pocket so I don't get to keep doing this. Tote bags are free.
Yeah, would you like one?
Sorry?
Would you like a bag of one? We have some right here.
Yeah, I just want to make sure they don't get all damaged. Maybe wrap them in the bag or something, so they're okay when I get home. It's gonna be a while before I get home.
Actually, no, but no, I'm not coming home. Actually, never mind, because these don't fit. It'll be sideways. Is that?
That's okay. That's okay. It just wrap it nicely. That would be fine. Let me see. Oops. Which card should I give you? Ah, too many cards. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's fine.
I want to give you a particular card. This one. So I'm gonna stick this in here.
Okay. There we go.
Um, sign. I'm glad I speak Spanish. Listo. It's all in Spanish.
That's correct.
Listo. No, it's okay. All right, so we're good?
Yes, of course.
Thanks a lot, man.
Have a nice day.
All right. Hope I didn't show my credit card to you guys. Oh, you know what? I'm going to ask him if I can take a picture because it's so beautiful. Thank you, Luis, for that. I meant to ask him if I could do that. You mind if I get a picture of the fruit? It looks so beautiful. I want to get a. I live in Promo. What's the name of your company or something? CNL's Farmers.
Yeah.
CNL Farmers. All right.
Is this organic?
We're not certified to say that. We'll use some pesticides. Or, what's it called? Hey, Nico.
You guys have to do like 7 years of no pesticides or something like that, right?
Yeah, or you have to, like, buy it or something like that.
Oh, this is the mixed berry?
Yeah.
CNL.
They look very nice.
Okay. All right. What's going on, Nikki? Pull out all my credit cards. Okay. Hello. Thank you, everybody. Sorry for that. Coconuts over here. This is a really cool farmers market. It's not the largest in the city. There are much larger ones, but it's nice. It's here every Sunday. You can get some really cool stuff. So. Cookies over here. Gluten-free, sugar-free. Happy birthday. Thank you. Some of it is organic, some is not. So I bought some fruit. Some fresh fruit. There's no drive-through like Santa Monica. Not a great deal. Glad to see you and everyone. Healthy shopping, yes. Okay, so the market continues over here. I think it's expanded because sometimes at one point of the year, I think in the winter, it'll be just this one street. But let's see. But it looks like it's in the summer it's like 2 blocks. In the winter it will cut down to that 1 block I just left. And the last bookstore, this is the last bookstore over here. Awesome bookstore. This is the last bookstore is below. And I've been in there before. I've scoped it before. It's an awesome bookstore. It's called The Last Bookstore. It smells something nice. Oh, incense. I was saying I smell something nice. Smelling incense. Candles. Hello. Organic chemistry. You're welcome, Carl. So if you just joined me, you probably didn't hear what I mentioned about my upcoming trip. Next weekend, the two-continent journey begins. Yep, the last bookstore. So we're approaching Main Street. I'm gonna hang a left on Main Street. So basically what we're gonna do is we are gonna go drive across from LA to New York starting next weekend. Let me see if I can put my credential. Once we get to New York, we're gonna fly to Paris. Once we get to New York, we're gonna fly to Paris, France. From Paris, we'll head on over. And again, the plans are always flexible. So my plans are always flexible because it all depends on what's happening on the ground and so on. I'm waiting for these folks to walk away. Third person or a group. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm going to do some remote work, yes. I'm going to work remotely. For a bit. I got to take this sweatshirt off now. It's getting warm. It was a little cooler earlier this morning. From Paris, we'll go over, again, the plan, flexible, is to go to Luxembourg. And then from Luxembourg, we're going to head on into Germany. I'm going to try to make it to the oldest city in Germany, Trier. No, I own an adapter already. I own a bunch of them, actually. I own a bunch of adapters, so I'm set with the adapters. And then I'm gonna show you the oldest Christmas market in Dresden. The oldest Christmas market, definitely in Europe, but they say in the world. Well, although it's hard to say that, but it's more than 500 years old. You need to show, if you're gonna travel, you need to have proof that you've been fully vaccinated. Let me see. I want to take off. I'm going to put the camera down for a bit, guys. You absolutely need to show proof. I need to take my sweatshirt off because it's too warm. You need to show proof that you've been fully vaccinated. So you can call it a vaccine passport, you can call it whatever, but countries have their rules. And for France and a lot of European countries, you have to show you're COVID free. And not only you're COVID free, but you're fully vaccinated. So if you want to travel, those are the rules. Sorry, I'm just readjusting my gear here, putting away my sweatshirt. Okay, we're good. Nice background. All right, let's walk. Unfortunately, I'm having that issue again of my phone keeps going dark. I mentioned it to the folks at HAPS before. I had written, actually, I didn't get a response. And I mentioned it to them. And they said upgrade, delete the app, reinstall, um, get the latest version of iOS, which I do have. But that doesn't seem to have solved the problem. That does not seem to have solved the issue. Hockey rules, yes. You need to have a negative. You have to be negative. So there's a lot of hoops. Some hoops you have to jump through. There's some hoops you have to jump through. I gotta lose the. I got. Rain is on its way in LA. The rain is on its way. HAPS is also not compatible with iPad. Have issues too. It's a bit annoying because it almost wants to shut off the broadcast. It's trying to shut down my broadcast. So every time I hit the screen to bring back the broadcast, it it says, "Do you want to end?" And I have to hit cancel for it not to end the broadcast. Oh well, I really wish I could fix that for the trip. You know what I mean, guys? So, for example, now my screen to save because all the challenges. Let me see if I can bring back. My screen is gone dark here. I may have to. Nope, 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 not that. I may have to. Oh, it's full. I'm using the iPhone 8 SE, but I didn't have this issue before. Kick the fire hydrant. It's the iPhone SE. SE. I'm not gonna upgrade to the 13. I want to wait to see what happens with the 14. The 14 is supposed to be even more amazing than the 13, so I think I'm gonna wait. You have an SE too? Yeah, that's what I'm using. SE. What is that? Um, I thought that was fine, Gina, but maybe I'll have to try that again. The screen time bit, but this does not happen with any other app. You don't. I mean, it only happens with apps. All the other, like I use like Heckle for example to live stream. It doesn't. Why does it only happen with one app? Just this one. No, I'm not up. I'm not updating the phone. I'm not. The 13 just came out recently. I am. I decided not to update to the 13. Upgrade to the 13. Next year, the 14 comes out. I I may update to the 14, but not the 13. Yeah, I am multicasting. Is that the issue? I am multicasting. I'm casting to Twitter. I'm casting to YouTube, Facebook, um, Twitch. Maybe Twitch is the problem. This started happening when I added Twitch. Could it be Twitch? A lot of processing. Yeah, I think 14 will be better. Maybe I should take out Twitch and see what happens. Oh yeah, Art Nouveau. Yeah, Lydia. I saw Lydia. Remember, I scoped that mural. The woman who was painting it. Her name is Lydia Emily. She did that, but the taggers already tagged it. They had left it for a while, but now they tagged it. The graffiti people. Yeah, maybe I should remove Twitch because this didn't happen with when I was not using Twitch, and I decided to add Twitch. So maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, that's a good call. Well, at some point I'll see if I do it without Twitch and see what happens. Yeah, I'm not. The 13 looks okay, but from what all the people I'm following, all the tech people that I follow, it sounds like the 14 is going to be a better deal. It's going to be even. Maybe they'll even get rid of the notch with the 14. I doubt it. Yeah, I hope so, Anita. So we are heading over to Grand Park. We're going to see the altars of the Dia de los Muertos over there and some other things that they do. They didn't have it last year because of the pandemic. It was canceled. So this is a year it's back. It's back this year. I do not I do not use Twitch at all. And since I could add it, I mean I have a Twitch account, but I wasn't using it. And some people who are on Twitch kept saying, "Why don't you use Twitch? Go on Twitch." So I figured, okay, I'll add Twitch to the mix. But I don't go on to Twitch to do a broadcast on Twitch necessarily. I don't use it directly, is what I'm saying. So this used to be a church here. Now it's used for weddings, and it's a restaurant attached to it. And when we had a big, one of the big earthquakes, it was damaged, and they built a new church, new cathedral elsewhere. It's called Viviana, but it's been so it's a restaurant. There's an outdoor seating area for the restaurant. They have a lot of weddings and different events there. That's what it's for. I'm at police headquarters now, crossing the street. I'm gonna cut through police headquarters, I think. Oh no, it's barricaded. Well, I could still cut through, but I don't know if I'll be able to get out on the other side. There's a barricade here, so I'm just gonna go this way. Usually, I could cut through here. DK just subscribe. Usually, I could cut through, but let's just so we don't have to come back. I'm pretty. It's probably open, but who knows? The police put up these barricades because of protests, for one reason or the other. Protests. I've never seen anyone invest so much money in one product. Parking enforcement over here. This is City Hall right over here, the top of it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Nice walk. Then I got to walk back. Police headquarters. Police are park inside here. Private vehicles and such. Euro invested heavily into the 13. Oh, you mean the live streamer or someone in Europe? He has fat pockets full of Apple products, not just iPhones. Thank you, Reagan. Merci beaucoup. We're on Main Street here. I think I'm gonna cut across the park, the City Hall Park right over here. Cut through the park. He bought so many Apple products. All right, let's go. So now we're in the center, the epicenter of downtown LA. He's leaving the UK today. You're a maestro. Oh, I see. You talk about you're a maestro. Gotcha. No, I think I'm gonna. That means the 13 will be cheaper. I can get the 13. So I'm no in no hurry to get my iPhone 8 has been working fine. Why get a new one if I don't need it yet? But definitely by the time the 14 come out, I'll get the 14. Thank you all for joining me, guys. We are going to check out some altars, some Day of the Dead altars. I was thinking of doing a broadcast on the Museum of the Dead for Halloween, but I don't know if it's if they allow. I'd have to check if they allow live streaming in there. But the Museum of the Dead has like artifacts from serial killers, and it's very macabre. It has a lot of instruments for the coroners. It's probably maybe too much. Fortunately, some homeless folks camping over here. It's probably too much to show. We tend to stay several generations back on tech. Your way back? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's worth. I think you don't have to buy everything that's new. I mean, I've done that, but I don't necessarily feel I have to jump on something because it just came out. Might be more advantageous for me to wait iPhone 7 until the wheels fall until the wheels fall off. So I'm gonna go to the crosswalk and cross. Although the light, hmm, the light is flashing. Right. He came up like we just said. As soon as I got in church, old boy was waiting for me. Yeah, because obviously when they introduce a new product, there's always bugs. There's always updates because of the bugs. Yep. So they got to get the kinks out of it first. So this is Grand Park across the street here. This is where we're going, and this is City Hall right here. The iPod, the iPod was introduced 20 years ago by Steve Jobs. Yesterday, yesterday the iPod hit 20 years. So 20 years ago on Saturday, this past Saturday, yesterday, Steve Jobs introduced the iPod. So it's 20 years old. 20 years. I have three old iPods. Although you don't need an iPod. Okay, so that's what the building looks like, guys. So remember I said that building was gonna block my view from from Second, well, First Street, really First Street, looking up to the Disney concert hall. That's what the building looks like. That's a Frank Gehry building. This building right here is brand new, not even occupied yet. And he built it where it's like blocks off centered blocks. It's really interesting the way you got it closer and on the other side to see it. But this building right here is a Frank Gehry building, the same guy who did the Walt Disney Concert Center. It's right next to Walt Disney Concert Hall. This one. I'm not going to be around to go to Canada. Remember, I'm leaving next weekend for New York, and then I'm going to Europe. So when I get back, maybe January, February of next year. Yeah, I use iPad. But I was saying that you don't need an iPod anymore because they've made the smartphones integrated. The smartphones are now integrated. The smartphones are iPods. You can play music on your phone now. So you don't need two devices anymore. You don't need two devices. When it's warmer, yeah. Well, I'll definitely go to Canada at some point. They're also big enough to be iPads. Yeah, I can play music on my iPad as well. And the sound is fantastic because of the four speakers with the Pro. You have the iPad Pro, and the sound is amazing. Yeah, on the iPad Touch, which I have, although it's dead, it's not working anymore. I don't think. Haven't used it. iPod Touch can do photos, videos. Oh, hey guys, you're running the light. I need to cross the street. Okay, going up here into Grand Park. Yeah, as I was saying, when they introduced the iPod Touch, that was another step, another improvement in the iPods. It kept improving, but then they made the smartphones into music players as well. So why would you need an iPod when you have your phone? Unless you want to. There's City Hall right there. Via message or the internet phone. You can still phone with iPod. But then you're carrying two devices. I mean, you have a phone, right? Unless you don't want to load photos and other media on your phone. Now, I'm going to caution you guys. I've been here before in the park at that end, and for some reason, connection always gets spotty. Unfortunately, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So connection might get a little bit wonky up there. But let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that it won't. You don't have a phone. You're you're like in the minority there. Unusual. Someone doesn't have a phone. So right below me, you can get access. Where is it? Over there. Right over there. You can access the underground tunnels in Los Angeles. There's a system of underground tunnels in LA. There's a system of underground tunnels in LA built during Prohibition, and that's when they're all connected to City Hall. So the City Hall officials are smuggling beer and alcohol into City Hall, and into the bars, the speakeasies. So there's this underground system. They don't recommend you go down there, but people go. I wouldn't go by myself. You should go with groups like tours or whatever people who know the. You get lost down there. You get lost. Yep. All those corrupt officials are violating the law, the prohibition laws. So I see the altars up here, one of them anyway. There should be several. If you see something, say something. This is a space for unity where Angelinos and visitors from all around the world can celebrate together. Any bullying, discrimination, hateful, or violent acts are not allowed in this space. Please contact the nearest security personnel with any concerns. So you have been warned. All right, let's go to the first altar here. And these are commissioned by artists, by the way, different artists. Um, okay, let's go this way. The stage is over there where they'll have music, entertainment, that sort of thing. There's another altar over there. But I want to go to this big one and then the sculptures. Nice sign. So you'll see people, photos of individuals. These are people who have died, some of them recently. And so this is just celebrating their lives, right? Celebrating different people. Some altars are theme. Like yesterday in Boyle Heights, they had one was just LGBTQ theme, and that was in Boyle Heights, an altar just devoted to that. And so the people you see, young and old, are people who have died. Some recently, some in the past 2 years, and so on. So this is the first one we're seeing. Again, for Dia de los Muertos, and see a lot of young people, for example. This guy died in 2021. They put offerings. This is coffee beans here, for example, the flowers, marigold flowers. People come to put, you'll see some famous people they'll put up here sometimes. Sometimes it's just regular folks. For the most part, it's regular folks. So we go around town with the girl I love. I'm going back to Mexico at some point, but I need to get Europe out of my deal of Europe first. So, oh, did I pass it? There was where is it? Oh, there it is. This is what I want to show you as I'm sort of walking away from people, minimizing my contact with people, especially people without a mask. I'm wearing one. So the connection still says great. That's good. I'll get a photo of this one.
Ornaments for all.
This one says Los jóvenes sí importan, and these are for young people. It looks like mainly. This one says it's young people are important. Los jóvenes son sí importa. And it's talk about stolen youth. Invest in youth. Believes in the inherent promise. Blah blah blah. Anyway, I see they have a graduation, like a big graduation cap there. Oops, my screen goes black again. Chalkboard. So all these altars. This has been going on for at least 9 years now. Here in the park, that is. It's not a work vacation. I am actually on vacation, but then part of it, while I'm in Europe, my vacation ends, and so what I plan to do is, um, what I plan to do is work while I'm over there. It's going to be difficult, so I don't know how long I'm going to do it because of the time zone. Keep in mind that if I'm in Europe and I've got to work during regular hours here in Los Angeles, that means I'm working at 9 p.m., 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm working. So that's going to be tough. So that's why I don't think I'm going to stay that long. I can't do those hours. um, this is for dos gran maestras, two teachers.
Hey, some friends came to have stuff in here last night. I don't know. But it's been parking. They were looking for something. Probably a squirrel.
Look at this one. So it has angel wings on it. Europe has one time zone, but the U.S. doesn't. They have Brianna Hamilton. It's a lot of. What's this one about? It looks like it's a lot of young. This one's about young. Well, there's some men here too, but mostly women. Mostly young women and some young men. This altar. I'm not sure if this. Oh, this one might be not trans. Yeah, I think that's what this one is about. Usually, it's a place that you can read what it's about, but I don't see it. Hmm. Calaveras. Yeah, I don't like the fact that I would have to. Oh, let me go back this one. The fact that I would have to work those crazy hours. So that's why I'm gonna come back to New York, and then New York is only be. It won't be as bad as New York. Share your vision. Feminist fury. This one says. Feminist fury. Would a world without violence against women look like you? I'm flying to Europe from New York. I'm flying from New York. I'm not flying. And then I'm flying from Europe back to New York. And then I'm driving back to LA from New York. And the screen goes dark again. Yeah, I'm driving back from New York to LA. I'm leaving my car at my brother's at his house across the river in New Jersey. Oh, this is interesting. Jackie Mesquita. This is pretty. It almost looks like a candelabra. What do you call it? A Jewish. So I get a photo of it. Menorah. It looks like a menorah, but it's done in some sort of black beans. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what are those black are those beans of some kind?
Yeah, black beans.
They're black beans.
Yeah.
Okay.
And red beans and licorice.
And licorice. Oh.
Amazing. That's really cool.
And is that looks like chocolate, but it can't be. It would be melted by now.
Chocolate.
Is it
Yeah,
real chocolate?
yeah, Mexican chocolate.
But it wouldn't melt in this heat.
It's gonna be a problem tonight or later. But yeah, Mexican chocolate.
Oh wow.
That is so cool.
Do you know what this is meant to represent? Yeah, I was looking for something too. It looks like a menorah almost.
It
Like
does.
it.
Yeah, it does. Wow. I love how they use licorice. Yeah. I've never seen blue licorice before. Or orange. And the gumballs, those big gumballs. Yeah.
That took a lot of work.
Yeah, yeah. I bet if we looked her up, we could learn
Yeah,
more.
Jackie
That's cool.
Mesquita. Oh, but what if it rains? Aren't we gonna get rain?
Monday, I know.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, though. You know, it comes and goes.
Yeah, it's
It comes.
we're supposed to get some really bad weather coming our way.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's too bad.
But this is amazing that when you stop and think about how you have to plan
Exactly.
everything
Yeah,
and
that
then
takes
fill
some
it in
design
without,
thinking.
you
Yeah,
know,
without messing up your final.
And
you
then,
can't really wait to do the rice at the end. You got to do the rice as you go.
yeah,
And then how are you holding it in the bag, like on your backpack, like
wow.
a hose? It's a lot, really. Unless you could do is you could do the whole skeleton and then go in the time and do your finish work and then lay down your rice.
My friend just told me it's pouring in Northern
It's
California right
raining
now.
too. Yeah, he said the same thing.
It's
All of it.
oh yeah,
All the photographs and they're gonna have to. I know.
and it's gonna be windy. Some of it is gonna be knocked over.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
So, guys, I just let me tell you what this you're looking at. It's made of rice. So the white you see is rice, and then there's black beans. There's licorice of different colors. There's chocolate. They say Mexican chocolate. Green
Oh, now we gotta stir.
greens, and it's really cool. Unfortunately, with the bad weather coming, all the stuff is gonna be damaged or washed away. They're gonna have to take it down. I don't know if they're gonna take it down and then put it back up. That would be the thing to do because it's all gonna be gone tomorrow. So this is the area where I always get like bad connection next to the fountain, but we'll try it, guys. Let's see what we got. We still have good signal, but just Starbucks next door here. This is the water fountain that changes colors up here. The big water fountain is off right now. It's not working. That could be because of the drought. Yeah, dismantle it. You know, it, as you said, we hardly get any rain in in LA, Southern California, because of, especially with the drought. And then when we put up all this beautiful stuff, now we're gonna get all this rain and wind and all the havoc. So that's too bad. Yeah, this fountain is beautiful at night. I've been up here before, scoped it during the days of Periscope, and it's beautiful. It changes colors. It runs through like a rainbow of colors. This one here, the fountain right here, it's really nice. They've got some more flowers over here. Yeah, that's what they're calling the bomb cyclone that's on its way. Supposedly, they said it had slowed down. I was watching the news and they said the cyclone had slowed down. The place is really dry. They turned it off, I think, maybe because of the drought. I'm waiting for these folks to move so I can go up. Okay, going up the steps. So this fountain here, unfortunately, is shut off. It's bone dry right now, but it's a beautiful fountain. It has lights around it, and at night, it's so beautiful. Yeah. Anyway, let's go up and show you some more altars up here at the top. Some more altars at the top. Oh, it's just as close for repair as I see it. It's not the drought, so they closed the fountain for repairs. So yeah, and then these jets shoot out water. Like there's a few jets over here and a bunch of them over there as well, and they shoot water that way. It's really nice fountain. All right, let's go up to see some more amazing. Like this one. Check this out. It's beautiful. There's this one over here. German Shepherd Rescue of Orange County. Oh, these are all dogs and pets and cats. These are all for pets that have died, guys. So it's this one was put up by the German Shepherd Rescue of Orange County. It's a nonprofit, and as you can see, it's all pets. So if you lost your pet will be up here. There's a photo of it.
In more communities, but now it's getting more. Absolutely. Oh, some people and their pets.
Yep, all pets.
Oh, it looks like sugar. I know.
Yeah, dogs and cats. Huh.
We try to like commemorate people more, but I think it's easier to talk about the sadness of pups. But
Of course, people lose their pets. This is the Rainbow Bridge here. I want to show you more about those people. Youth. All right, let me move on. There's a bird cage for birds as well. What is this one? The wall, the wall, los memorias, las memorias.
You know what I would I would put like a little description because you don't really know if it's for
The wall, las memorias.
and then you can do but yeah, there's like nothing good and then the other
So I recognize this guy right here, this woman, trans guy, who started the whole. Oh, wait a minute. The whole. Remember Stonewall, guys? It's all about Stonewall in New York when the gay community rebelled about police brutality and so on. And this person right here was instrumental, is seen as the person who launched that whole revolt against police. I don't know if you can see her. Police brutality right here.
and then
So this is about. So I get it now. This is Stonewall. That's why it says the wall. Anyway, I'm trying to go where people, not too many people are. Um, how are we doing here? Uh-oh. Great. Are we still together? Thank you, Shirley. Are we still there? It's trying to tell me end the broadcast flashed on and off. Here's another one. Trees of life. Trees of life. Árboles de la vida. Uh-huh. Okay. Still there. Okay. I'll come back to those other people there right now. Okay. Oh, they're gone. So here you can sit and take a photo. Let me see if I can get a photo. So this one is called Tree of Life. Let me get a photo of. See if I can get a photo of this. With City Hall through there. It's hard to see my screen, guys, because of the sun. Wow, he has a big photo. Who was this guy? Justice for janitors. Justice for Janitors. So I guess this guy worked as a janitor. Choco Melhe. Linda Dent. Rest in power. These are people who have that union, the SEIU union.
Pero no sé, ¿te parece? Ajá, pero me gustaría, me imagino que está en el Congreso.
Union workers, members of the labor union.
Ajá, pero a lo mejor está muy bien, pero no dice.
This one here is for COVID people, people who have died of COVID. COVID 19 deaths. Fallecidos is people who have passed away. Los Angeles, 26,372. California, 70,572. USA, 721,000. World, 4 million. I get a photo of this. 4,871. So this one is dedicated to victims of COVID. So these are folks who have died of COVID. Health innovation. What's going on here? Come on.
We got the foot. That's why Bubba's holding it.
This one?
Grab the Bubba.
Oh, baby. Can Baba hold you?
This one is victims of COVID. I got a little too close to the scanning, and it's picking up on it, trying to get me to scan. Um, okay, let's go back to this one. I skipped because there was a lot of people there. Oh, whenever I was going. Okay. LWC Youth. Oh, East Los Angeles Women's Center, where your silence is heard. East Los Angeles Women's Center. Okay. I guess this is maybe about protecting women, women who have died of domestic abuse. Yeah, women and it's for women. Keep in mind, is many adults who experience intimate partner violence as teens. I see. So this one, guys, is for young women who have been victims. They've been in relationships and they've been in abusive relationship, physical and mental abuse. And it says, and my screen is gone again. Hang on. And it says that keep in mind that a lot of women who experience abuse, domestic abuse, it starts out as them as teenagers, and these are teenage women who have been killed by their boyfriends or husbands if they were married. So they're all like 16, 19. Their ages are 17. 16 years old. Jalen was 16. And it just shows, it gives a hotline to call. Yeah, I guess this one's for teenage women who have been abused in relationship abusive relationships or victims. Yeah, it says it starts when they're teenagers. I guess they're so young. Yeah. So there's a women's center, and they give a number to call if you need help. Yeah, young women, so young, died so young, killed at the hands of their boyfriends and so on. And the center is called the East Los Angeles Women's Center, where your silence is heard. That's what it says. Where your silence is heard. I'm gonna get a close-up photo so people know that this happens, and it doesn't have to happen. This one, I think this one is one of the saddest I've seen so far. It's very sad that someone so young, these young women are all dead. Um, the fact that all these young women are no longer with us, not for, not for a disease that took them, not for a car accident, not for whatever, but at the hands of someone else they were in a relationship with. So they're seeing their mothers endure needless violence. Yeah, yeah. All these are sad. I mean, all these people are dead. Some have been dead for years, and and dead of old age. But some these over here died of COVID. But to see 16-year-olds and 18-year-olds and all these teenage girls who are dead, um, because of an abusive relationship, it's heartbreaking. I don't see Our Lady of Guadalupe. I didn't look specifically for Our Lady of Guadalupe, but I'm sure some might have some if I looked closely enough. All right. Okay. So let's go back. Up here is the Music Center. So I'm in Civic Center. This is Civic Center over here. Once I cross the street, that becomes Music Center. That's our entertainment. That's where you have all the theaters, all the plays, and the concert halls, and you name it on that side of Grand. So of Grand Avenue. So Civic Center is where you have all the government buildings, City Hall, the courts, municipal court, county court, federal courts, basically all government stuff on Civic. Going back this way. Hey Maria, how are you? Hello Spain. Hey Melanie, how are you? Thanks for joining. Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? And then if I cross the street, which is Grand over here, then I'm in Music Center. I don't think they have any altars over there, but I did want to. What I'm gonna do on my way back, I'm gonna I was gonna say scope down. That's not the right word. I was gonna stop the broadcast to get my battery up again, and then once I get to Pershing, I'll go live again and bring you the event that they were setting up for over at Pershing Square. Does that sound like a good deal, guys? I'm gonna walk back to Pershing, Pershing Square. Let's walk back this way. Well, that's part of it. I'm going to get some lunch. I think I may be able to get some lunch over at Pershing. I do have fresh fruits with me. Yeah, I gotta need to get lunch. Let's go down. So let's do that. It's been a nice long broadcast, and you guys got to see me walk from one end of downtown to the other end. Starbucks. Oh, maybe I get some lunch at Starbucks. Starbucks is open right here. If I got something at Starbucks, it wouldn't be much. It'd be a sandwich or something. Oh, wait a minute. They have more than sandwiches here, I think. That way I can sit in the park and eat something. Cleveland in the house. Hi, how are you? Starbucks is open, but I feel like I want to get something more than just Starbucks. Whatever they sell there, they do have sandwiches and such. But in any case, I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys right now, and come back later at the Latinx Dia de los Muertos Day of the Dead festival that they're having over at Pershing Square. How's that? That sound good? Let's do that, guys. Again, thanks very much for joining me. I appreciate you all. It's again, I'm Mike. Mike tends to travel here in Los Angeles, California, saying see you soon. Bye bye.